For the next 7 episodes, you may hear references to hosts Tap G and Surfer Clock detonating a nuclear device. The producers of the show would like to remind you that while bomb threats are never funny, this podcast is all in good fun and no actual threat is present. Please refrain from taking the podcast too seriously and enjoy the episode. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tap G.
And I'm Surfer Clock.
And welcome to What's the Attraction, where our work is your vacation.
Well, folks, we decided to take a crack at one of Magic Kingdom's biggest headliner attractions. Splash Mountain has been wowing guests since 1992, even though the film that inspired it, Song of the South, premiered 46 years earlier.
This is an unfairly maligned movie that has been hidden in Disney's vaults for far too long. Vive la Song of the South, my friends! Fight the oppressive confines of the Disney vault. We must fight
Dude, Tap G, calm down, man. Now's not the time or place. We have to keep it professional.
Dude, last week I set off a Soviet warhead to detonate in 840 hours, 37 minutes, and 27 seconds on Stitch's Great Escape. I think we are way past the point of professionalism.
Well, the ride's so terrible it doesn't have much of a future anyway.
Never mind, it's been operational since 2004.
Yeah, no kidding.
Besides, you're one to talk.
Me? What are you talking
Castle
about?
cake.
Castle cake! Castle cake! Oh!
I believe that's the sound of my case currently resting, my good sir.
Oh, shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up! Come in. Dumbo, what are you doing here? You didn't hear us singing, did you?
It's not what you think. He was the flat one.
What do you have for us this time? Not another request for Forbidden Journey, I hope.
I don't think so, dude. Look at the embossment. Look, SIC.
S-I-C... Oh, you mean... Holy cow, it is! Yeah. The Society of Internet Critics! You think it's an induction letter?
Or better yet, an invitation to an awards banquet?
Well, don't just sit there, man! Open it! Thanks, Dumbo. Well, what does it say?
Dear Mr. Clock and Mr. G. Okay, seriously, do they know those aren't our last names?
Dude!
Oh, right. Congratulations on completing 1 year on your podcast, What's the Attraction? Your weekly show brings entertainment as well as strong, informative elements to your niched but otherwise appropriate audience.
Keep going.
However, we regret to ask you that you please shut down your podcast. What?
Let me see that. Despite the otherwise wonderful passion you guys obviously put into every episode, we cannot allow What's the Attraction to continue to air. Should you fail to follow through on this request, we will be forced to take legal action against you. Sincerely yours, Lindsay Ellis, Brad Jones, Doug Walker, and James Rolfe?
But why? What did we do wrong? Copyright issue what?
It doesn't say. Just shut down or we'll sue.
There's gotta be some mistake.
I don't know, man. Seems pretty legit to me.
So we're shut down. Just like that, it's over?
I don't know what to tell you, Tap G. We either shut down production or get sued.
What about the staff and all our friends? Like Tower Girl and Reese and Tapford and Phineas. We just fire them all?
I don't like this any more than you do, man. But we don't have a choice. Tap G, where are you going?
You can shut down the website. I don't want any blood on my hands.
Look, listen, bro. I'm disappointed too. But please don't take this out on me. I don't want to shut down the website either.
Yeah, I know. It's just not fair, you know?
Yeah.
What happened? Why didn't they even tell us what we did?
I don't know.
I guess I'm just lost, you know? I mean, if I can't ride rides and then critique them afterwards, then who am I? Just a schlemiel with 4 annual passes.
We'll find something, man. It's okay. It didn't work out here, so I guess we'll find a way to make this work somewhere else.
But what if we get shut down there, too?
We'll just keep trying. Keep trying until we get it.
I can't do it.
What?
I said I can't do it, Surfer Clock. It's not worth it.
What are you saying?
I'm saying we don't have anything more to gain by staying together.
Are you seriously suggesting we split up?
Read the fine print, Jack. I'm out of here.
Tap G, come on!
And with the sudden departure of his best friend, Surfer Clock felt a heavy heart.
Who are you? And why are you monologuing?
I'm the narrator of the story, and please don't break the fourth wall. It's so tacky.
It's kind of hard to ignore an omniscient stentorian voice describing my every move and thought.
Surfer Clock stood in the middle of the studio floor, talking seemingly to himself.
Gee, thanks.
It was at that moment that he had a thought. If anyone could give him answers about the mysterious letter, it had to be the head of the SIC himself, James Rolfe.
That's the angry video game nerd to those of you out of the loop out there. Lucky I have him on speed dial. Hello? Yeah, I want to speak to Mr. Rolfe. I got a few choice words with him. And don't you dare give me the runaround, because I won't take no for an answer. Yeah, okay, I'll hold.
Meanwhile, Tap G needed some fresh air to gather his thoughts. He was mostly bitterly disappointed about the apparent end of their beloved podcast.
And now I know I'm crazy because I feel like I'm in that Will Ferrell movie. The one where the narrator is dictating his every thought. What's it called? Oh yeah, that's right, Talladega Nights.
Really? Pop culture references and breaking the fourth wall? No wonder you guys got shut down. Besides, it was stranger than fiction.
And look at me, I have a Netflix account.
Can you stop derailing the story?
Oh, okay, fine. Establishing shot. Outdoors, sidewalk of suburban Kissimmee neighborhood. Mid-afternoon, Tap G is wearing a black cowboy hat, an unbuttoned plaid shirt, and boots.
Tap G.
He's 5'6" with washboard
Tap
abs, and
G.
a jolly Bruce Campbell, and he has a...
Tap G,
What?
please shut up.
No respect.
Tap G was mired deep in his moping. No more what's the attraction, no more purpose in life. Maybe he could go solo like Justin Timberlake. Who could say?
Maybe something will just come to me, like out of the clear blue sky, and carry me away.
Nice foreshadowing. Meanwhile, back in the studio, Surfer Clark was finally making headway in his quest for answers.
Hello, Mr. Rolfe? Don't what can I do for you, me. I want to ask some serious questions about this letter you sent to me and Tap G. Tap G. You know, Tap G and Surfer Clock? Where what's the attraction? Where our work is your vacation. What do you mean you have no clue who we are? I'm holding a letter in my hand right now, signed by you, Nostalgia Critic, Nostalgia Chick, and Cinema Snob. No, it has their real names. I'm just explaining it to... Never mind. Did you or did you not send this letter? No. Well, it has the embossed seal of the SIC, the Society of Internet Critics. What else? There is no Society of Internet Critics? At least one you're not the head honcho for? I see. Wow. This is all so awkward. Oh, hey, well, I got you on the line. Can you score Tap G and me a couple of tickets to see your new move? Hello? Well, that leaves more questions than it does answers.
Surfer Clark sat down and scrutinized the letter and its seal, hoping to find a clue as to who sent this letter, and more importantly, why. Meanwhile, outside the studio, Tap G had finished his thought-clearing walk and was ready to head back inside.
I know I'm not the brightest bulb in the tool shed, but... Man, that was stupid. I owe him an apology.
Who are you talking to?
I'm articulating my thoughts to the audience. I don't need a narrator for everything. Except that I could use a narrator to explain what that noise is, please, and this unnatural purple light.
Suddenly, Tap G became bathed in an intense fuchsia light, and as if someone had just shut off Earth's gravity, he began floating upwards.
Whoa, hey, I'm being abducted by a UFO! Ow!
Tap G managed to grab a branch of the nearby palm tree and shout,
Surfer Clock! Surfer Clock!
for Surfer Clock, who, by the way, heard his friend call for help and rushed to the window.
Tap G! What's going on?
I was just getting a mani-pedi with the Danish on the side. What do I look like I'm doing, Sherlock? I'm holding on for dear life trying not to get abducted by Marvin the Martian!
Hang on, buddy. I'm gonna get you down. Just don't let go.
Surfer Clock ran to the custodial closet to find the longest extension cord he could find in hopes of lassoing his friend.
Oi, close the door. It's too bright out there.
Sorry, I need to borrow this. I got you, buddy. Here, Tap G, grab onto this.
Like David facing the brute Goliath, Surfer Clock twirled the cord with all his might, and with hasty, yet careful precision, he hurled it up to his friend in need, and he...
Got it!
Surfer Clock sighed with relief as he began to haul down Tap G, the suction of the traction being increased, but they barely noticed until Tap G's hat began to fly off.
Gotcha! You're not going anywhere.
We need to pause here for a moment because, as you may have assumed, Tap G let go of the cord to stop his hat from flying away.
Oh, crap. Surfer Clock!
And in the blink of an eye, the UFO was gone.
Tap G!
To be continued in Part 2, Reese's realization on What's the Attraction.